We are going to Sports Desk, and I am dramatically pausing for the graphic.
Sports Desk.
What was that noise in the background?
What is that scream? Was that
It's
always
really
there?
like a moan.
It was me.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't me. But no, it wasn't me.
It was just Zach.
It was good.
All right. Okay. So we're talking about soccer or football. Spanish soccer club FC Barcelona wants to create its own cryptocurrency and build their own metaverse. Now, the soccer giant has rejected offers to be associated with other crypto enterprises because they want to do it themselves. This was interesting to me, and I didn't know this. I'm sure sports fans did, so please don't come for me. Unlike other teams, Barcelona is owned and operated by its fans, with around 160,000 members governing the club. And so I just learned more about sports every day on this show, and there seems to be more teams than I thought that are governed by their fans. But George, I'm going to knock this one down to you because I know that you have some things to say about this story.
Yeah, and I played soccer. That's my jersey because I played soccer.
Shout out Davidson. Right, this is Steph Curry of Davidson soccer right here.
Yeah, I am the Steph Curry of Davidson soccer.
Yeah, you can nail shots from way downtown.
First, the metaverse for soccer or football is FIFA Ultimate Team, so I don't know why we need another metaverse, just saying. But there's actually a really, really interesting conversation we can have because the economics of European soccer is actually really different than the economics of American sports in general. American sports teams tend to make money. You know, even these MLS teams that no one really watches, they make money. These large soccer clubs that are purchased by sheiks with oil money and Russian billionaires with steel money become status symbols and playthings. And there's a really, really good book called Soccernomics that talks about these type of things. But in general, the way to be a successful soccer club is to spend a ton of money on player wages, even at the expense of profitability, which leads up perfectly to us talking about FC Barcelona specifically. So they had Lionel Messi for many, many years, the greatest soccer player to ever live. And he was paid in excess of $90 million just from Barcelona in some years. And they spent years winning basically everything until they were headed for financial ruin and they were forced to let Messi go off to Paris, which is honestly a tragedy. However, this does certainly represent something that FC Barcelona can use to make money, potentially to hop on this little hype cycle to buoy their financial situation. A lot of people bought Barcelona jerseys for the last 15 years because Messi was there. They had Ronaldinho before that. Now they're kind of devoid of this central character, central player that's looked at as the best in the world that people can latch onto and buy their jerseys. They still have 160,000 people making decisions for the club. So it is kind of this, you know, those 160,000 people, along with the people in Barcelona, probably would hop onto the train and make some money for the team so they can, you know, continue going on. There's been a lot of there's crazy because soccer is so intertwined with politics. There's stuff with like the Catalans versus, you know, broader Spain. And you can talk about this all day with FC Barcelona, but it's an interesting move. I guess they can make some money off it, so they should do it because I don't want to see them go under.
I'd listen to the George podcast on the history of
We should do a George
Barcelona.
soccer show.
I learned just so much right there. Just the George soccer pod.
I think that should happen. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That was good stuff. I mean, whether they use it or not, I mean, yeah, it's going to be interesting to see, right? Because like Socios and stuff, they do fan tokens. They do ways to sort of juice fan engagement. If this becomes new and novel, it would be interesting to see how it all ends up. But Jen, curious for your thoughts.
Yeah, no, I was just going to ask the question, is this the best way for them to make money? You talked about them not having that star player. Is investing money into building a metaverse and coming up with their own crypto, whether that be a fan token or something, some kind of currency that fans can use to buy merchandise or other soccer related things? Like, is that really the best way for them to make money in the short term? And it seems like a risky long-term bet